Hi, and welcome to this quick demo of Eden. What you're about to see is an early alpha version that we're about to release, that we actually today have released in Developer DAO. A DAO with 7,000 NFT holders and 26,000 Discord members. It's been quite magic to see this thing come together, to be honest with you. About a month and a half ago, it was just the two of us thinking about this thing, trying some proof of concepts. And today we have about 25 highly dedicated contributors who helped us ship this alpha in less than a month, all with zero funding. So we're pretty excited about where we are today. Pretty excited to show you what this alpha can do. So the core value prop of Eden is a ridiculously good project person match. Our alpha consists of a simple bot that helps the community easily make those project person matches in a decentralized, community-driven way. In this alpha, I will show you how you can sign up, match with projects in the DAO, match with other people in the DAO to find and work with. After that, I'll show some of the more sophisticated things we've already built into the bot and continue to doing so beyond as we keep building this. So without further ado, let me show you. All good things start with a sign up, of course. So we made a very simple command called sign up. And right now, that sign up gives you a link that very simply takes you to this Airtable. And for like the very, very simple version of this bot, we're just asking for your skills. And so here, for example, I could say some of my skills like Solidity, product management and release management, roadmap development. Cool. UX, UI. Okay, cool. So yeah, now the community knows about my skills. And now the next thing I might want to do is basically match to find a project. And then let's see if there's any matches for me right now. And there are, and there's 2 projects, and the match percentage is calculated, and it gives me the mentorship project and the soil project. If I then want to go find these projects, these will have links in future versions, of course, where you can then easily click through. If you want to just browse all the projects, you can do search all projects, and this then gives you all the projects. Currently, there's 2 projects in this DAO, and then this takes you to a link of the platform that we're building that I can show you in a little bit as well. That then shows all these projects. Another thing that we can do is match ourselves with users to find people with certain skills. So let's find some people with certain skills for the projects that I'm thinking about. Say that, product manager, and I'm looking for somebody to help me with some blockchain skills. Let's see if somebody in the DAO has blockchain skills. Oh, look at that. Alex, Blue Panda, and Nala, all 3 of them have blockchain skills. So I will happily be reaching out to Blue Panda saying, hey man, I got this project. You want to get started on it together? And there you go. Now I'm talking to somebody about potentially maybe starting a project. So yeah, that's pretty dang cool, I would say. Yeah, that's it for the very, 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 very basics. As you can see, really simple, really straightforward, but we believe that that's the way to build, to make it super ridiculously easy and simple to use this, fun to use this. Let me show you some of the more advanced things that we're building into this. Basically, endorsements. For example, you can endorse Blue Panda for his Solidity skills. Then Blue Panda will receive, so you get a nice little thank you message, because how cool is it that you are helping your community, map their skills. And then Blue Panda is going to get a message, and I will show you some of the messages that, like what they look like. As for example, congrats Impact Billy, Blue Panda endorsed you for a certain skill on soil. And then you get like a message here taking you to basically the website where you can then claim that skill on your profile on the Eden platform interface. Another really cool thing, we've implemented the profiles inside the bot as we keep building the platform interface that goes along with this. So you could very easily, for example, search for a user. And let's say that we want to see what this Blue Panda guy all can do. And then you can see his top three skills are Solidity and blockchain. You'll be able to see his availability. Like today, he has no availability, but sometimes it could be 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, and what current projects he's working on. And then you can see here, click here to see his full profile. That's also pretty cool. And then there's obviously like a whole lot more that we can get into, but for the sake of brevity here, I will leave it at that. There's a couple of things. There's 2 more things that I would like to show you. One is basically the backend. So every single action that you've just seen me take has an impact on our graph database. This is all integrated. This all is up and running. This all works. And this is basically how we're going to, and how we today already make smart recommendations as to what projects are interesting to you and how we calculate a match, basically, and how we can make that more and more and more sophisticated down the line. We really see this basically as the consciousness of the DAO in a way. It's really kind of like where you could see like all the projects and people come together and see how they interact, like see what happens and basically see, purpose and community in a very tangible form. So this is a very, very exciting aspect of what we're doing. As you can see here, all the purple ones are the people, all the red ones are skills, the blue ones are roles, which are collections of skills needed to participate in a project. And a project is orange. As you can see here is the roadmap development, release management, UX UI that we put in earlier. And then you could really start to see basically like kind of like a story unfold, right? Like the projects that connect through roles with skills, and those skills, those people have skills. And so this basically opens up a whole set of insights around, like, for example, like, hey, if you have product management and roadmap development skills, then maybe you also have great workshop facilitation skills, because you maybe need to, be able to do that. So we can start questioning the people that they've worked with and saying like, hey, do you think this person has this skill? Yes or no? And then we can make like a meaningful recommendation to maybe add it to your profile. There's all sorts of things that we could start doing with this. And then it can become really interesting once you start thinking about how to embed things like tokenomics into this, because basically this is one big resource allocation challenge. And how can we use like things like endorsements with tokenomics combined to optimally solve this resource allocation problem? But that's for post MVP stuff, of course, and we're super happy to talk about those things with you guys further. So yeah, that's it for the back end. And then another thing that we wanted to show is to show you like what the platform is starting to look like. And as you can see here, this is basically like where you would go if you do the search all projects in the bot and go to the link. And this is like the platform that we're currently building, where you see like very clearly the match, where you have the recommendations for you, where there's the favorites that you can easily apply for. And then there's recommended projects that are recommended to you by friends, recommended by Eden and by our smart bot. Yeah, this is just to give you a bit of an idea of the look and feel that we're going for and all the things that we're building on that side. There's a lot of exciting stuff on that. But for this demo, I think this is a perfect way to close this. We're very excited to keep building this. There's a lot of excitement, not only on our end. We're being talked about in multiple different communities, multiple different DAOs. We really have quite a bit of traction. This is a very, very important problem to solve as we build the future of work, one where, purpose and community will become more and more central, where basically work agency with a growing freelance market is going to be so important. And this really allows basically communities to unlock community-powered economic opportunities. And yeah, we're super passionate about that mission and super excited to keep building towards a world where work works for all. So yeah, thank you very much.